right? And as soon as you go to them, that gives them all the foreknowledge to set up their criminality to hide it more or to get you out of the way. You bring it to the people and then allow them to discuss it. And if they're honorable, logically they're on with you. If they're not, they're going to be alarmed and all this old stuff and trying to figure out how to do damage control when actually they should be addressing the issue. You don't need 10,000 more. You don't need 10,000 people on an issue that half of them are emotional will get nothing done. They'll be sitting there hearing this and walk out and all that dizzy. Yeah, come on, please. You already know that. Belief all their life, they don't deal with facts. You get things done with people who are intelligent and who are operating off of principles. It has only and always been a handful of men and women that has always changed history, not a bunch of crowds, a mob. And you don't go to criminals and say to them indirectly because you ain't talking to their face, oh, look what I discovered, so we can fix this, like he didn't know. You just let him in to set up a defense mechanism because now I know where you come from. He's going to try to put things in place to neutralize you because he knows as soon as this gets out, he's neutralized. For having not done anything, it proves him incompetent or either a traitor or a conspirator. One or the other. All of them produce the reality that that person's incompetent.
The exact word is, this is Sharon Johnson. He said, if you don't hold a capacity, you are a jackal.
You can say it that way. You can say it that way, and that's cool. In law, you already know what it is. If they don't have the capacity, they're a fraud. You ain't got to say Jack Lake, fraud. Now, what I'm saying is, present your argument, and not even in an argument, just present the, information to the people. Let them see it. You understand? And then what happens is, because basically this is what's been happening lately, even with the fact that everyone's been talking in general across this country, whether it's conference calls or anything else, is that this information has been getting to the public and now it's catching on. People who are interested, people who are not necessarily interested, people who are operating peripherally. What it causes is people in position of power have to step out to defend their position that no one really attacked because it exposes them. The problem they had already shut down the newspaper, so they had no communication system. Now that they're trying to talk to the people, they're trying to pull rank because they got these titles, and the people saying, without saying, who are these guys? They weren't talking to us before. Why is they talking now? Now they're trying to say what we doing wrong, but they ain't contributing nothing, and they trying to pull rank. For generations, let's look at this, Noah. What has been for generations, this information has been held back from people, right? Both the Europeans and people on our side of the nation. They knew that after a while, what I'm essentially saying is, and it's redundant, and informed people are hard to enslave. if you tell them what you want to do, it ain't like they just so much what Il Malik did. It is the recognition because they couldn't buy him off what was coming. Yeah, now
You got poison too, didn't you?
yes. It is wiser to expose it to the masses. This in masonry, all right. And you know the seeing the promised land. I might not get there with you, but we as a people can make it to the promised land. And then earlier statements he made in some of his statements when he talking about the people being what? Refugees in their own land. He's letting them know that they're aboriginal to the land.
So he had a
This is what I'm saying. This is what I picked through. Because you never can tell exactly what a man's mind is unless he talks to you directly. Is that he got signals from traveling men one way or another that he was going to be neutralized. Meaning that he was no longer of use. That was his signals of trying to get some pressure off of him. So he's signifying Masonically through Masonic allegorical statements and stories, like you're going to tell on the Don. Once you even imply it, it's over. There is no taking it back. In other words, you have to accept your fate. If the determination is that you're no longer useful, accept your fate.
So he had an oath that he was going to secret society.
Didn't he take an oath to them? Not to reveal the secrets?
When he was in college.
Didn't he take an oath to them? I'm not talking about when or where. Didn't he take an